Hey there, welcome. Today we're making a quick little video on D&D Beyond's maps. So, I currently just wrapped up the Sun of the Citadel actual play campaign, where I was the host, dungeon master, and player. And after wrapping that up, I realized how much I miss playing with other people. So I'm currently prepping for a virtual game, where I'll be the dungeon master and I'll be playing with actual human beings again. And I started messing around with Roll20 and Dungeon Fog as I'm in the prep phase, and that's when I discovered that D&D Beyond has a maps feature already. It's currently in the alpha stage and it's playable. So if you're using it, you would pretty much create an account. One person has to be paying for the master tier subscription in order to use this, so most likely the dungeon master. It's about $5 a month, and you would, if you're like me, you create all your characters in D&D Beyond already, and you have them under a campaign, and then this would just be a way to take everyone there and just launch it into a virtual tabletop, which is nice. So right here in the maps, D&D Beyond maps, you would just click on a campaign you currently have created. All the characters would have their tokens already uploaded in their character sheets, and you would just launch it. So let's just click on a basic map. Over here to the left is just all the features they have, and then right here you just open the browser. We'll just click on a basic one that's always included. Just basic ones if you needed to do something on the fly. So you would have a map drawn up, and then you would drop tokens. So right here, if you were to hit players, that would be all the players that you have linked in your campaign, all the real players, all the player characters. But for this, one nice thing about D&D Beyond's maps is that every token is in here. Every enemy throughout all the games are in here. Which, if you've ever used Roll20 or anything like that, making tokens is probably one of the worst parts in my opinion. So huge win for this. Let's just throw in a human here. So I got one right there. You just rename them. Let's just throw in some goblins. And it drops them wherever you're looking. And then right here you could just toggle whether or not they're visible. So if I was prepping a game, I would have all the enemies pretty much hidden, and then the characters would walk through, and then you could reveal them when combat begins. So just going down the list, it's not necessarily a tutorial. I just kind of wanted to make a little video while it's out in the alpha and kind of get your guys' feedback, see if you're using it and if you like it or not. So right here's the pan. This is where you move around. That is probably one thing I wish they were to add, like in other creators like Roll20. You just hold on the mouse wheel and you can move the map around. You don't have to continue to go back to pan. So that's something I hope they do in the future. So right here I just hit Fog of War. I covered the whole map. Players can't see a single thing. And then down here you would do eraser, pick your shape and your size, and you reveal what you want them to see. I like this a lot. I like that you don't have to click on individual rooms to open them up. I feel like it's a lot less clunky. And I think that's the overall theme with D&D Beyond's maps that I like the most, is how lightweight and simple it is to use. When I opened this program, within like 5 minutes, I was feeling confident enough to host a game. So yeah, if you look on the side, there really aren't many features, which is the best part about this. One of the few features that's included is draw. So if you wanted to say, like right here, a bunch of smoke's forming. And then if you wanted to erase, you just remove it. And you can only erase what you draw. Can't erase the map or add anything to the map. Ruler, pretty self-explanatory. You are 41 feet away from this enemy. So that makes life easier. You don't have to count squares. Super simple. And then the player characters would be able to control their own tokens here, move them around, and you can move them around as well. And point is something you just like highlight a section. Like this goblin, he's the one that's casting the spells without having to like permanently draw anything on the map. Ping is something that would be more over time and bigger, obviously. And then back to tokens again. So let's add something large, like a dragon. It's obviously scaled up. You know, it's not in that 5x5 spot, which is nice. So let's just go to another map that I have. These are maps that I've already included. So this one is Citadel. This is a map that I had to find online and upload it. So right now I currently have the players right here. Everything that's in blue they can't see, so they just reached the bottom of the Citadel, and this is what they can see, which is nice. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, there's not much to this program, which is what I like the most about it. One negative thing, I guess, is, you know, there's a subscription. You have to get the master tier, which is $5 a month. It doesn't include any of the source material, though, so if you wanted to have this on the Citadel map, you'd have to buy that digital copy of the book and then use the maps there. They currently don't have it available, even though I own it, because it's in the alpha stage. They have like Lost Mines of Phandelver available and stuff, so that's easy to just plug and play. You have all the maps ready to go. But this one I had to find online, uploaded it here, and then you just scale it. It takes only a couple minutes to just scale. You just pretty much pick a tile here and you just rain it in. I can't do it since I've already uploaded it, but I'll provide a link in the bottom. D&D Beyond has their own video out tutorial, if you will. Their kind of marketing video. So that's, you know, so far everything I've done with it I really like. Haven't been using it for much more than a couple hours now, and I find it super simple to use. So I plan on using it for my game, and I'll keep you updated as I, you know, play virtually with some actual humans once again. So right now, like I said, I'm in the prep phase. So this summer here in the States, I plan on just slowly adding these enemies in the rooms and getting everything kind of ready to go. And hopefully early fall, late summer, I'll be ready to host a game when schedule permits. So I'll see you around and let me know what you think of the feature so far. Alrighty.